I hear Ari's instructions in my head as I get ready, and I already feel calmer. Her soft voice, she's never really flustered by anything. I stare at my watch again. 9:35. I wait for Ari on the front steps. I'm trying to stay as far away from my brother as possible. Ari still has 2 minutes, but I wish she was here already. I stand up and look for her, but she's nowhere in sight. She is so going to be late. On Agita Day. I learned the word agita from my mom. She's part Italian, and she learned it from her grandmother, who was 100% Italian and apparently said it all the time. It basically means anxiety, stress, heartburn, aggravation, stuff like that. I don't know what my great-grandma's agita was about, but mine is pretty clear. Starting middle school. A few minutes later, I spot Ari at the end of the block, and I walk down the driveway to meet her. She strolls toward me, hair up in a bun, with her favorite heart sunglasses on. Her pink and white striped tote hangs over her shoulder like it's the lightest thing in the world. "I brought you an extra hair tie," she says, showing me her wrist, "since you always forget." "Thanks," I say. "Let's go in so I can grab my stuff. I've had the worst morning." "What happened?" she asks, after a sip from her water bottle. I look around for my brother. I can't even talk about it. Ryan and I got into a huge fight last night. I dumped a bowl of cereal on his head. That's how bad it got. Right as his friend Tyler walked in the door. "Wow," Ari says. When we get inside, Ari heads straight to the den and sits down in the brown recliner. It used to be my dad's favorite before he moved out. I think about him every time I see the chair. I should be over it by now. He doesn't miss the recliner. He doesn't miss us. He hardly even calls. "I've been thinking," Ari says, slipping off her flip-flops and putting her feet up on the ottoman. "I'm gonna go by Ariana when school starts." My heart pounds when she says this, like more announcements and confessions are coming, like she's going to tell me stuff I don't want to hear. I pick at the mosquito bite on my cheek and try to listen. She looks at me crooked and comes to join me on the couch. Ari, or I guess I should say Ariana, sits up straight, cross-legged, facing me. You know, because, it's a new school. I should have a new name. Sound more mature, sophisticated, that kind of thing. I nod, but all I can think about is that I need a thing like that. I need to do something big, something to change myself before middle school. But I don't have a nickname people use, and I can't get a whole new wardrobe. Should I get a life-changing haircut or something? Nothing is coming to me. "Just wanted to make sure you're okay with it," she says. "I know how you are with change." I pshaw that away, but I'm kind of glad that she gets that about me, that she knows I'm terrible with change. "You're already sophisticated, though, R," I remind her. "I mean, you go to the ballet every year with your mom." She laughs. Yeah, but that's because my mom buys the tickets." "Okay, well, you're mature. I mean, you babysit for Gemma all the time, and your parents are never worried that you two are home alone and gonna burn down the house." "Kay," she puts her hands on my knees. "I get what you're saying. I'm pretty much ready for college, so I need a name that reflects that, shows my true self." "Okay, well, if you think of something that I can do like that, Ariana, just let me know." I take a lip balm/sunscreen out of the pocket of my cover-up and rub it on my lips. "Do I have to call you Ariana too, or can I stick with Ari? I mean, I already know you're mature and sophisticated." BFFs should be allowed to stick with nicknames forever. It's like some kind of rule of friendship that everyone knows and accepts. "Well, when school starts, around other people, use Ariana, okay? Otherwise it'll be confusing, you know?" She puts out her hand, so I'll give her the lip balm. "Just try it a few times so you can get used to it." "Okay, Ariana," I laugh. "Ready for the pool?" "I'm always ready for the pool," she says, picking up her neatly packed tote. She even remembered 2 bottles of water and the spray sunscreen. I grab the still damp from yesterday towel from the back of the bathroom door and throw it over my shoulder. "Ryan, we're leaving!" I yell as I'm running upstairs to get my bag, trying to get him to hear me over the beeping of his video.